Today's video is gonna be a little bit socky. Not as it's gonna be bad, but I'm giving you my top 5 best life hacks for your football socks. Get it? Socky? Too lame? Yeah, alright. Anyway, if you're one of those people who can't play a match properly without your socks being just the way you want them, today's tips might just be lifesavers. Or at least, they're really, really good. For tip number 5, I brought the Premier Sock Tape Wrap. But you can basically use whatever other sticky wrap tape that you can find out there. It's gonna do just as good of a job. But what this stuff does is basically the same as you would expect normal sock tape to do. It's gonna keep everything in place for the entire 90 minutes. But unlike normal sock tape, this isn't as sticky, so it's not gonna tear your socks to shreds as easily. And also, it won't cut off the blood flow to your feet as easily as normal sock tape will if you pull it too tight. I think we all know the feeling, and it's not very nice. Plus, if you're lucky and a little bit clever, you might even be able to use this 2 or even 3 times. Seriously, I love this PST wrap stuff, and honestly, I haven't bought anything else since I discovered this. 4th place goes to the deep alert trick, where he basically fixes his shin pad in place by using his football socks and tucking them underneath the pad itself. And not only will it give you that cool, old-school, laid-back bowler vibe, it'll actually also do an, should we say, okay job of keeping your shin pads in place as a last resort, because obviously it won't work as well as if you use sock tape or compression sleeves. But if you don't have any of that jazz, you can do this trick. And what you basically do is you put your shin pad in place as you normally would, and then you take the top of your sock and you tuck it in between the pad and your leg, fixing it in place. And if you slap some tape underneath the shin pad itself on the outside of your sock, you, my friend, you're golden. If, on the other hand, you want to go in the other direction with the Henry or Neymar style socks up over the knees, trick number 3 might just be one for you. Because if you hate how your sock is falling down all the time and doesn't stay up over the entire 90 minutes, you want to do this. Get a pair of football socks that are extra long and then go down a size compared to what you'd normally get. Now, of course, this means that you won't get the same fit, the same good fit on your actual feet as you would with your normal size, but instead, your socks will be a little bit tighter around your thighs so they stay up and they won't fall down every 10 minutes. So if you like that super high sock swag, this is actually a pretty decent little hack. Trick number 2 is probably the most famous. Some people know it as the Neymar trick, some people know it as the Ronaldo trick, and actually it's a trick I use myself every time I play a match. And it's all about cutting your football socks. Because normally anything but the most expensive team socks aren't necessarily the best. So people cut them so they can use tennis socks or even better grip socks in their actual boots. And what you want to do is you want to take a team sock here and you want to cut it just below the ankle. And then you want to put on a sock of your preference. Could be a Nike grip sock. You want to put it on your foot, then you want to pull your newly cut team sock sleeve over that, and you want to fix the whole thing in place with some sock tape. And if you paid attention and you don't want your socks to be torn to shreds, use the wrap, because it's a lot more gentle on your newly cut socks and all the little threads hanging from the socks than normal sock tape is. So use that, tuck it up nicely, your socks won't break, you're gonna be a happy man, and you're ready to rock. Now, my best piece of advice is very simple. Get a high quality pair of socks. End of discussion. You're very welcome. Now, as you know, I really like my grip socks. I can really recommend both the Falcon socks and any variation of the Nike grip socks here. But if you're not into this whole modern grip sock kind of jazz, you just want a plush, comfortable, no-nonsense sock, you can get the Nike Strike socks, which are also very good. Basically, I don't care which sock you choose, just choose a good, high-quality, comfortable sock, and you should be good to go. Because in the end, while this might not be a hack, I think it's just a lot easier and a lot better to get the very best quality from the beginning instead of buying something that's less good and trying to hack your way into making it better. So just